There's lots of ways to look at things, especially when it comes to from technique perspectives. But here's how I see it. And you can take this and use this however you like. I never heard this anywhere. Nobody taught me this. I didn't read it anywhere. I just made this observation. Here is how simple chiropractic is. Chiropractic is as simple as all we want to do is keep all the vertebrae shoved forward. That's it. And the very top one, we got to make sure it's set right, kind of like side to side. That's it. If the vertebra is shoved forward, it will naturally go to its resting place as far forward as it can go, which makes the nerve hole as wide open as possible. All I'm trying to do, Brian, is keep all the vertebrae shoved forward so the nerve hole is wide open. That's it. That's why you need to be here all the time. Because everything you do can and will cause the vertebra to start to shift, slip back, lock, get stuck, and otherwise. That's the deal. They do this, okay? They go from here and they rock back like that. I just got to keep them shoved forward. In fact, even with this model, when it's a little bit farther apart, see if you can hear this. I got to keep them shoved forward. See that? That little bit of a click. That's all I'm here to do. See you next week. See, most things, when you break it down, they really are simple. Okay? Tell me what's going on. Let me explain to you how it works. Let me take a careful look. Let's take a picture of it. Okay? Here's where it is. Here's what I find. Here, if you're really serious about getting this shaped up, I can help you. I can show you a little bit about how it works. I'll put together a plan, show you what you have to pay. It's really easy. A chiropractic office is a very easy thing to run. Okay? It just takes a little bit of work. Okay? Your big enemy is laziness. That's what you have to fight against. You cannot be lazy like all of whoever else out there. You cannot be one of them. Okay? You never want your name ever being associated with being lazy. Ever. That would just be like, oh, what a horrible life. There's no honor in that. You want people, when they think of you, man, there's a person who gets stuff done. So chiropractic is as simple as all we're trying to do, Jennifer, is keep all the vertebrae shoved forward. That's why you lay down, and that's why I do what we do. And all the things you do cause the vertebrae to shift and slip back and all that, and we've got to keep them shoved forward. Same is true for your kids, same is true for your hubby, same is true for all of your family, all of your friends, all of your coworkers, everybody on the volleyball team. It's that simple. Everybody needs to get in, get their spine checked, and keep their vertebrae shoved forward. Why do we want them shoved forward? Well, like I was just showing you, so the hole for the nerve is wide open, so you have full power. That's it. And when the vertebra is shoved forward, the weight goes through the vertebra instead of into the vertebra, causing them to rot out like that. Okay? See, remember now, when you have a person start on an initial care plan, that's the programming period. Okay? You got to program their mind. What you're going to do for the care, okay. The real intelligence of the chiropractor is in what they think to say and how they program the patient's mind. I've got to make sure they see this. I've got to make sure they hear this. I got to make sure I show them this. I give them this. I remind them of that. Okay? You've got to bring their mind along. Watch this. Okay? How much better did they get? They got a lot better. What did you do with their mind? Nothing. They don't continue care. Even though the results are incredible. It can even happen where a person, okay, right? They're only about that much better, but they think the whole principle is awesome. And they come in forever, even though it doesn't, quote, make them feel that much different. Wow, huh? But really what we're going for is we want them to improve chiropractically, and we want to bring their mind right along with it. Okay? How do you do that? Well, that's table talk. Okay? That's office visit talk. That's the touch and tell. That's, of course, saying, hey, I just got adjusted. The CA just got adjusted. The guy who just left does this, and he comes in 3 times a week. Those kids, it's all the things you say in little bullets of information to get them to believe. Okay? Okay, it's a little model you show. It's a little thing on the spine chart. It's all these little things. It's asking the right questions. What are your favorite adjustments to get? Just a question. What would happen if you never came in? What do you think would happen? You think you would just stay good? Does anything in life stay good if you just don't maintain it? Of course not. Okay? I've got to program them and get them to understand. I have to talk them into, okay, liking and continuing care. You got to talk them into it. So there's what my hands are doing, and there's what I'm talking. And not that I'm sitting there blabbing the whole time, because I want to be cool when the adjustments are on, but that I have those moments. And a moment is that 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 11 seconds. And the time it takes to crumple up face paper, throw it away, the referral statement, the little positive comment, you know what I mean? Oh, okay? Watch this. If we had a recorder in your adjusting area, and we recorded every word you said, okay, for 24 visits with that one patient, okay, we recorded every single thing you said. And then we play it out loud at a chiropractic seminar. Let's get a couple hundred chiropractors in the room, and let's listen to every single thing you said. And let's see if we can predict if that person continued care. Would that not be the easiest thing ever? Let's just hear everything you said. What did you talk about? What did you tell them? What did you explain? What did you show them? What metaphors did you use? What analogies? Okay, what did you do? See, here to do that, you got to know what to say. That's why it's the seminars and the trainings and the audio sets. You got to get all that stuff packed into your head so you can turn around and regurgitate it along the way. And one of them, as far as this video goes, is this. Ryan, all we're here to do is make sure all the vertebrae are shoved forward, because if not, it goes back and it hits the nerve. And you get all kinds of problems where those nerves go. Look at this chart right here. These nerves go to your heart, they go to your lungs, they go into your legs, they go to your sex organs, they go down to the arms, hands, and fingers. The nerves wrap up into your head, they go to your thyroid gland for metabolism. Are you kidding me? Of course we got to make our adjustments. Okay? That's why it's so smart of you to be here like you are. I'll see you next week. That's why it's so smart of you to be here. You are so smart to be here. That's another table talk and office visit talk thing you say all the time. You're so smart to be here, Jennifer. Jennifer, you are so smart to bring the boys in. Okay? You reward them with that approval when they, okay, you are so smart to be here. Okay? All right, you get the idea? So, in the simplest sense, we're here to shove all, yeah, but what if I'm the tonal model? Well, then you got to figure out what to say for that, I guess. Okay, I don't know. All right, you got to figure it out. You got to figure out to make it as simple as you can so everybody can get it and go, well, really, the thing is the vertebra slip backwards, and that's what causes a problem, so you got to keep them all shoved forward, says the guy at the cafe having coffee and donuts with his buddy before they go back out into the field on the farm. See, something everybody can understand and they can say to other people. You got to say stuff to them that they can then tell other people that makes sense. Then you build influence, which is one of our major tenets, is that of building influence in our area by what we tell people and, of course, by what people feel. Okay? All right. The more you understand and the better you can explain things, the examples you can use. See, what happens is the vertebrae rock back like that, so I got to make sure they're always shoved forward. That's what we're here to do. Okay, versus we got to make sure all the vertebrae are shoved forward. Okay, you got to use tools, your hands, apparatus, model spine, motor units, poster, handout, whatever. Okay, anything to get people to really understand. Those who explain the best get the most connection. Those people go out and are able to tell other people. It bolsters their belief in everything in you. And then you end up building this huge practice that allows you to have demand so you can bring the fees up and you can maximize every single day in the office. And that's our goal.